part of the Westchester community for over 10 years. We always use the freshest and highest quality ingredients for all our dishes and catering events. Our breakfast features bagels with freshly sliced Nova. Don't miss out our thick challah French toast. For lunch, grab a booth and enjoy one of our oversized salads or our freshly cut hot deli sandwiches. We're open 7 days a week, where the coffee is always hot and freshly brewed.
Hi, this is David Wright, and you're listening to WICR.
Hello.
Hi everyone, my name's Lexa.
My name is Caitlin.
And this is the Third Wheel. Brandy is a little late today, so right now we have Kim filling in.
Hello, Kim.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I normally just watch and enjoy the show.
I know, she's usually our little audience, but today we're having her do some commentary because something really big just happened.
Oh, and she is very, very upset about
Yeah.
it.
I'm so livid right now.
I think we all are. Literally 5 minutes ago, Serena Williams just lost the match that she was playing against Vinci. So how do you feel, Kim?
I don't know, I have so many feelings. Like, my dad texted me, he's like, guys,
Watch out, she's
watch out,
losing.
She's losing. And I was like, you're joking, she's fine.
I know, because just naturally you just think Serena is such an incredible athlete and powerhouse. There's no way that she could lose to anybody. And then we actually checked the score.
It was scary. She's
Yeah.
like the Michael Jordan of tennis.
That's who everybody's comparing her to, yeah.
And for her to, like, lose right now, it's not okay. Isn't she, like, getting the Grand Slam,
Well,
supposedly?
I guess not anymore.
I guess
I don't really know how that works. I mean, I used to play tennis, and, like, I do watch it, like, when it's big, like, events and stuff and matches. But I don't really know. Is she even eligible anymore? She's out of the competition.
Yeah, she's gone.
I don't know.
Yeah, like, it's definitely she
So
lost two sets.
what were the scores of each set?
So each set goes, like, the first set she won, so it was 6-2.
Mhm.
The second set is 4-6, which
That's close.
yeah, and it tied up the game. And then once it hit the last set, it was 4-6 as well. And so my dad
But then
texted-
Vinci won that set.
Yeah, she won that set. So it's like an automatic, like, okay, here you go, you won, you're off to the next round, and then
Right.
here you go.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. Like, I don't know. Like, I think we all, like, as Americans, like, have a connection for, like, with Serena. I don't know. It's like she's our girl. We want her to win. Exactly. So I don't know. I don't want to talk about that anymore. It's making me sad. But oh yeah, remember when she played Venus the other day? She almost lost to Venus.
Did she?
Her sister.
I didn't see the score.
Yeah, it was close. Like, she lost like one game, but like, I don't know, it was close too. But I always like when they play doubles together. I thought that's cute.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's talk about. Let's see. What do I have? So, a new human species has been found.
This
I don't know what-
so weird.
Yeah. So I was
this.
just scrolling through Twitter like I do, and I saw like National Geographic tweeted something about a new human species, but it was more like a new human-like species. So they had ancient and modern features, and I watched the video and everything. And the reason that they're saying they're human-like is because the way that they discovered it was they buried their dead. So that's like a very human-like thing to do, because no other animals really do that. So they were saying that this is like very cool, and like that there's something else out there, and I don't know. It was just like another piece to the evolutionary puzzle, they were saying.
Where is this from, though?
South Africa.
Okay.
So they found them in like ancient tombs, and I was watching the video, and in order to get to the burial grounds, they had to like go through these really tight cave walls and like very claustrophobic. It was very scary.
So
But
it's like the middle of like nowhere, literally, right?
yeah, it was like a different part of South Africa that they've never found this kind of species before. So I can't really recall the exact name of the place in South Africa, but that's where it was. And yeah, it was cool. The fossils were deliberately placed in caves, and they were buried dead. And we thought that that was exclusive to humans, but apparently not. So that was cool.
Yeah, no, that is like pretty cool. It just baffles me that there could be something like else.
I know.
That's like us out there.
That's also like that alien thing, the like infinite universe theory. Ever hear that?
No, I
It's kind of like, well, this is not really that similar, but it's like the universe can only repeat itself so many times before it has to create something that is already created
Okay.
before. So that's like signaling a thought in your mind to say, hey, maybe that there is some other kind of life form like us out there. Have you ever seen the picture of the Andromeda Galaxy?
No.
It's like the clearest picture that we've ever gotten of a galaxy, and it's like you zoom. It's this one particular galaxy, like you know how we're Milky Way Galaxy. The Andromeda Galaxy is a separate galaxy, and you go into the galaxy, and then you see like all the little like subsets galaxies and subsets and subsets and subsets of planets and stars, and then like it zooms out. It's a crazy video. If you want your mind to just be blown, just if you want to like have an existential crisis one day, definitely watch that video on the Andromeda Galaxy because it's crazy and like it really gets you thinking. I don't know. I like stuff like that. Sometimes,
No, stuff like that is really interesting.
yeah, sometimes it's nice to just feel like, okay, maybe my paper that's due on Monday isn't that serious. Maybe
School isn't that serious.
yeah. We're sending such a bad message, but like we're all just specks of dust in the wind. Isn't that a song?
No, that's paint with all the colors of the wind.
Oh, that's Pocahontas.
It is Pocahontas.
Speaking of music, what are we listening to today, Caitlin? I'm gonna
Okay.
take a music break.
Right now?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. We have "Crush" by David Archuleta
Oh my goodness.
I love that song.
because I am the biggest fangirl for David Archuleta.
Yes, Caitlin's met him like 3 times, I
Wait,
think.
you did?
Five,
Can you
4 or
tell
5.
like
She
a
goes
little
4 or 5.
story about it?
I can tell like okay.
Yeah, let's
so-
do it briefly before we
Yeah,
take a break.
I'll go briefly, so this will be a nice little segue into it.
Yeah.
The first time I met him was at the Thanksgiving Day parade when I was a sophomore in high school.
Couple
was-
years ago, kids. Couple years
That
ago.
was 5 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
We're so old now.
I know.
Dear Lord.
And like I just remember walking up, and
He like just won American Idol at that. Oh no, he didn't win.
He didn't win. He came in second.
Well, he basically
Still salty.
So he was like a little angry about it, but so like yeah, it was like he was fresh off American Idol, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. It
Yeah.
was like it was probably like a few months after.
Okay.
And so, like, all of a sudden, like, I knew like, there was a chance I was going to meet him, like, whatever. And I'm, like, walking over with this, with a friend of mine. And all of a sudden, she's like, he's right there in the hat. And I look up, and I'm like, where? And then he turns around, and I see him. And I literally...
And her heart
I
melted.
think my heart melted. I honestly thought, like, the gates of heaven opened up. and I
That's
was
so
like,
funny.
oh.
Was he glowing? Was he just as cute?
He was so cute. He's always cute to me. But no, he was just adorable.
Is he really nice? I feel like he's just like probably
Yeah.
the sweetest human.
Yeah,
Or-
no, he was probably one of the nicest people ever. Second time I met him was he did like
Was it kind of like one of those meet and
5
greet?
times.
5?
Oh my
God,
gosh.
that's awesome.
We don't have time for that. I'm,
I'm sorry, okay.
I'm just kidding.
The second time I met him was no, it was 4 times. I lied. Just kidding.
How dare you?
The second time it was he just came out with a Christmas album and Fox and Friends had him on the show.
Fox and Friends.
Oh,
Yes.
I remember that.
And I went and was able to meet him, and like I got him to watch I watched the interview of like him, whatever. Then I met him, he performed, and then there's that. The third time I met him, he was on Fox and Friends, I think.
Did
again.
he remember you? Is like the important question here.
The last 2 times he did because it was like the same day, but this is what happened. I went in the morning because he was at Fox and Friends in the morning, and he was also doing because he came out with a book.
Okay.
So he did like a meet and greet.
A book signing.
Yeah, book signing at
Barnes and
Smith
Noble.
Haven Mall. At Barnes and Noble
Yes.
at Smith Haven Mall
I know this whole story.
on Long Island. And so that
Don't ruin
morning,
the story.
Oh, sorry.
that morning we woke up at like 6 in the morning. We went into the city. We met him that morning. He signed the book, whatever.
And then you followed him to Long Island.
And then I went back home. And then later that night, he was doing the book signing, and we were like, you know what? Like, let's just go. So we went to the book signing. He was like, didn't I see you guys
That
this
is
morning?
the creepiest
and
thing
we got
I've ever
him
heard.
like a little stuffed animal, and then there
Oh,
was a
that's
picture of me,
cute.
him, and my friend that came with me.
Oh my
and
gosh.
we got like a picture of the 3 of us, and like put it in a frame and gave it to him.
It's probably on his desk right now.
I mean, I would
and he
hope.
probably sleeps with a stuffed animal every night.
I hope.
You were so creepy, Caitlin. You followed David Archuleta.
Okay, now
It's
we're
not
going.
creepy. It's
So,
okay.
Caitlin's a stalker. Anyway.
Okay, we'll be back shortly after this music.
Yay.
Okay, bye guys.
Iona College is highly accredited.